YouTube is crazy powerful for SEO. I'm talking insanely powerful, stupid powerful. I've made a bunch of videos on my channel talking about this in the past, but I'm still getting a ton of questions about why to use YouTube for SEO, how to use YouTube for SEO, what businesses will YouTube SEO work for, what keywords will it work for. So that's what I'm going to show you, and make sure you stay tuned for the entire video because I'm going to be showing you step by step how to get the exact results I've been getting. And the best part is hardly anyone is doing this stuff, and that's part of the reason I've been able to get the results I'm getting. What kind of results can you get with YouTube SEO? How about as a beginner in your industry, less than 6 months in business, being able to rank number 2 and number 3 for your industry, your city, and the date? Or even better, how about your industry, another city, and the date? Check this out. If I pull up an incognito window here and search SEO NYC 2021, this brings up 6,580,000 results, approximately 6.5 million results for SEO NYC 2021. And out of those 6.5 million results, Google believes that my YouTube video here deserves to be in the 3rd spot in Google search results. Notice this first one's an ad, then we have digital.com, then we have bestnycseo.com. But I want to show you something even better. If you click on this YouTube video that's in the 3rd result here, and you take a look, not only is my name in the title here as most effective NYC SEO, but if you scroll down and look in the description, here you'll find a link to the website Best NYC SEO, which, if you remember, is in the number 2 spot on Google. So because I have put a link to this website in the description of my YouTube video, and because I've embedded this YouTube video on my website, that has gotten me the 2nd and 3rd result in Google search results for SEO NYC 2021. Now, those of you who have been following my channel for a while and are already subscribed know that I just started incorporating SEO into my business and building my business around SEO about 6 months ago. It's only been 4 or 5 months that I've even been talking about it on YouTube. And if I'm getting these kind of results in the first few months, imagine what kind of results you can get for your industry if it's not related to internet marketing and SEO, if it's something like plumbing or house cleaning or whatever it is that you do. So without further ado, let's jump into exactly how to do this. And for those of you who have stuck with me this far, I have a surprise for you because I'm going to show you how to use automation to make this process even faster. So let's jump into exactly what you need to do. So this is the video that I want to rank. Here we are inside my YouTube studio here, and this video has no title, no description, no options selected. So I'm going to take you through the process starting from the very beginning. Obviously you have to make a video. I have other content about how to do that, but for now, let's assume you have your video made and it's time to optimize it so that it shows up in search results. Here I'm going to walk you through the entire process, so let's get started. The first thing you need to be concerned with is your thumbnail, and there's several things I want you to notice about my thumbnail for this video. The first thing is the colors pop. You want colors that contrast. I'd recommend using no more than 2 or 3 colors maximum. And the reason for that is a lot of people are using their phone, so the thumbnail is going to be tiny and beside a bunch of other ones. So you want your thumbnail to stand out. One way to do that is using bright colors that contrast with each other. Here you can see I've used this like lime greenish yellow color and a bright red. And then you want to keep you want to have text and an object or an image in your thumbnail. Faces are great. You almost always want a face in your thumbnail if your video involves a person. And you can see that they're pretty evenly spaced. My face takes up a good portion of the thumbnail. It's big enough for you to see it. And when it comes to the text, in addition to using contrasting colors, you want to use a thick, wide font that people are going to be able to see easily when they're looking at their phone. So the next thing I want you to notice about this thumbnail is that I put a white border at the top. If I highlight this, you can see that the thumbnail is square and it's grayed out here, but because I've put white at the top and I made my head stick out over that white, it makes the thumbnail look almost 3D, and that's just going to increase the likelihood of someone clicking on this. So click-through rate is important, and one of the main things that influences that when it comes to YouTube is your thumbnail. And that's what tons of your competition is missing when it comes to modern SEO. A lot of people still don't get using social media and YouTube for SEO, and they think it's all about text and keywords, but right here we haven't even put any text in, and this is how you optimize an image. You want to incorporate relevant visual. Like I said, in this case it's a person, it's me, because I'm in the video. Learn SEO fast in 2021. That's exactly what I want to rank for. And then it says easy step-by-step video training. I don't know if you guys can see that, but at the bottom to just provide a little bit more detail. So the next thing you're going to need to do is optimize your title. And the way I like to do that is by coming back to an incognito window here and just searching for exactly what I want to rank for. So learn SEO fast 2021. And we'll just take a look at what comes up here. So these are all ads at the top, obviously, and we get down to here is Backlinko with Brian Dean. Then we have Moz, another big SEO company. We have Nathan Gotch, Ahrefs, ClickMinded, and then we get down here and it's more of the same. We have Ahrefs, we have Forbes, Web Effects. So these are all big, well-known companies. So odds are we're not going to be able to rank this video immediately on the first page out of 35,000 results. But we're going to do our best and we're going to give it a shot. The next thing I want to do is come to YouTube and search for this exact phrase on YouTube as well. Oh, we forgot fast. Learn SEO fast 2021. That's what we're going to try and rank for. So let's take a look at these results before we even get started. And notice how I said you want to have a face in your thumbnail and you want to have a thick font. If you look at these first two results on this page, here's Nathan Gotch and I think this is, John Lincoln here with Ignite Visibility. Again, both of these guys have big companies. They've been in the industry for a while. They know what they're doing, and they have a face. They have text that is thick font. They have contrasting colors, so you should do the same when you're trying to rank. You come down here, Brian Dean, again, contrasting colors, thick text, not too many words in there. This guy, Brian Dean, has #1 in his thumbnail. So does John Lincoln. So all of these things are relevant. Google can identify what is in your image. So that is part of why your thumbnail is so important when it comes to optimizing your YouTube videos. So if we scroll down here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This fifth video, Most Effective SEO North America, is one of my channels. It's a channel I use for ads. So if we take a look at this, this was posted 1 week ago. That's really not bad for getting the fifth result in between guys like this, like Ahrefs and Nathan Gotch and Brian Dean and John Lincoln and now James Jernigan. So this is the same type of thing you can do in your industry. That's what we're going to be doing, and that's why we're taking a look at these videos here. So the next thing we want to look at is the title. So how to actually learn SEO in 2021 is the top ranking title. SEO in 2021, how to rank #1 in Google, SEO for beginners, ranked #1. So here you can see 2 of them have ranked #1, 2 of them have Google. All 3 of these have a date. Then we come down here and the complete SEO 2021 SEO guide. So what I do notice about these is none of them have an exact match. Learn SEO fast 2021. So I have Learn SEO fast in 2021 here, but that is down beneath theirs. So maybe if I take out the in and I just put Learn SEO fast 2021 and then add a few more words, maybe rank #1 on Google, something like that. So let's just jump right into it and get started. So I'll start by saying learn SEO fast 2021, and so I'll need to incorporate somehow rank #1 on Google. Learn SEO fast 2021, best method for ranking #1 on Google quickly. So that's the title I've come up with, and you can always come back. You can always try this, and the best part about using YouTube for SEO is these changes take effect almost immediately. In a matter of a couple minutes, you'll be able to see whether your video is showing up in search results where you want it, for what you want it, or not. And if it's not, you could just come back to your YouTube studio and continue editing. So that's what we're going to start with for now. Learn SEO fast 2021, best method for ranking #1 on Google quickly. And the reason I'm making this the title is here we have fast and quickly by using a variation that's pretty much putting double power on the fact that we want to do this fast. And then we have learn SEO as well as best method. So that's kind of giving, best is an authority word, and learn is the action that we want to do, and then as well as ranking #1, that's what we want to learn. So yeah, that's what you want to do for that. Now, when it comes to the description, another key thing is to just copy and paste your title. You can add a little bit more if you don't want it to be identical, but you want to have all these same keywords that are in your title in the very beginning of your description. That helps a lot. So the next thing I like to do is press space and then put a link. I know it looks better to your eyeballs to hit enter and put the link down here, but you want to hit space and do it right here. And the reason for that is when these videos come up, you have a short bit of description here. So if you put your link right after your video title, it's going to show up right here, so people can just read it and go to your website even without clicking on your video. Whereas here, if I click on Nathan Gotcha's video here and we come down, there's no link here. I have to click show more, so that's an additional 2 links. Then I have to scroll down and his links are down here, and it does look nice. It's appealing to the eyeball, but what I want to do is have my link, or you could put your phone number, whatever. I want my contact information to be right here beside my thumbnail. So that's why I like to put my link next. So I will put my link here to my SEO training, which, by the way, this video is going to show you how to rank your YouTube videos in Google search results. If you want to see my entire process of using YouTube videos and websites and social media and Google My Business, and how I incorporate all of these things together in a really easy over-the-shoulder video lesson, I have a 7-day training, and you can get it at howtorank.com. It's $97, one-time payment, no subscriptions, no upsells, anything like that. But anyways, this isn't an ad for that. This is showing you how to get your YouTube videos to show up #1 on Google. So let's keep going. The next thing you're going to want to do is type your description, and obviously the longer the better. That's not to say you need to use all 5,000 characters, but if they give you 5,000 characters, you don't want to just use 92 of them or 100. You want to type a description, and you don't want to just keyword stuff. You want to either use paragraphs, or what I like to do if I'm in a hurry, because I have a lot of things to do besides type my YouTube descriptions, is just rephrase my title over and over to just give more variations to what people might be searching and to give Google more information about what my video is about. So learn SEO fast in 2021. I will type how to learn SEO quickly and effectively, rank #1 in Google search results soon. And notice I spelled #1 out here, whereas it is #1 in the title. That's another version of variation. You want to use as many variations as possible of your keywords. So we'll just keep going here and say how to show up on the first page of Google and YouTube search results. So you can keep going and type as many of these as you want. But like I said, for those of you guys who have stuck around with me this far, I'm going to show you how to use automation to make this job even easier. So what I'm going to do now is copy these 3 variations I have here, and then we're going to come to a little tool called conversion.ai, and there is a link to this down below if you want to try it. It is my affiliate link. It's going to be the exact same price to you as if you just go to their website, only I get a small affiliate commission. I don't remember what it is, but the best news is if you want to try this out and you go through my affiliate link, you get 10,000 free words with this automated content writing platform. And this is pretty cool stuff, so I'm excited to show you. So here's pretty much the home page. You're going to choose a template. I like to use this AIDA framework, and it's attention, interest, desire, action. For those of you who aren't familiar with marketing and internet marketing, excuse me, this is one of the oldest sales techniques in the book for writing copy. So we'll click on this, and if you notice here is my company product name, how to rank SEO training. So I have a product description here, and I could just copy. What I was going to do, since this is in here, I'll just leave this because I like this already. But what you could do is just paste in, remember, the description I copied from the YouTube video. So and then here you're going to put a tone of voice. I have helpful because I like to be helpful, and I learned how to do this from Miles Beckler's training. So go check out Miles Beckler on YouTube when you get a chance. Finish watching my video because I want you to know how to rank your YouTube videos quickly. But once you're done watching this video, check out Miles Beckler. He has super helpful stuff. It's none of the fake guru hype nonsense, just straight up how to start building your business online. So shout out to him. Thanks, Miles, for telling me about this cool AI software. So anyways, so now what I'm going to do is select how many outputs I want. So we only need 1 for the YouTube video, but in order to maximize the punch of this YouTube video for your SEO, we're going to be making a few backlinks to it right away on blogs and social platforms. So we're going to need some content for that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to 4 outputs. So then I will click generate content, and I know what you're thinking, how spammy is this content going to be if AI is writing it? Well, this is pretty cool stuff, and that's why I'm excited to share it with you as soon as it's done, which is now. That was super fast like that. I will show you how good this is. So here we go. Learn SEO in 7 days, guaranteed. We'll show you how to rank on page 1 of Google search results. No technical experience required. You will learn how to create engaging content that ranks high in Google search results and gets direct traffic from the world's largest search engine. Click this link now for a free preview video course and get started learning SEO today. That's pretty good, right? So it generated 4 of these for me. So I can use one of these for the YouTube video, one of them for a blog, one of them for a guest post. You get the idea. So here's another one just so you can see how good this thing is. Do you want to rank on page 1 of Google search results? The top search engine optimization course of 2021, step-by-step video lessons take the guessing out of SEO. Discover the easy way to rank #1 in search results even if you have no technical experience. Over-the-shoulder tutorials will show you how to create engaging, optimized content that gets your site found by customers searching for products like yours. And that's AI. And you know, you could see it only took me a few seconds to type a brief description about my business, and now I have 4 different versions of this sales copy to use. And not only sales copy, but there's a lot of keywords in here. This is pretty optimized for what I'm trying to do. So all I need to do is click on this, and there's a button up here I can just copy. So we've copied that. Let's come back to our YouTube video. Come down here to a new line, hit paste, and now I'm gonna get rid of where it says attention, interest. We don't need the acronym in there, you know, so we'll delete the acronym. And we're almost ready to go with this video. So now you can see we have 1,000 characters in this description. You could go even more. You could use the AI software to create an even longer description, but that's good for now. So there's a couple more things you need to do inside the description here to optimize your video. Another thing I like to do is right after my website, I like to put timestamps in the video. And what this is going to do is potentially expand the size of your Google search result for your video. So in addition to your video popping up, these timestamps will pop up underneath so that people can click on the specific part of the video that they want. So if this was a longer video, I would make the timestamps accurate to exactly the time of what it is I'm talking about. But since this is just an ad, I'm going to kind of do a little gray hat technique here and just make up timestamps just so I can get more keywords just so I can use that metadata to my advantage. So here, the first thing I'm going to do is repeat my target keywords. So learn SEO fast 2021 at 0 seconds, and these do need to be spaced out a little bit. I like to do them in 20-second intervals. So there we go. All you have to do for the timestamp is just put 00 colon, well, 00. I mean, depending, you know, this is an hour, so you know, technically this could go up to 99 hours, but no one needs to do that. So anyways, you get the idea. Learn SEO fast in 2021. Quickly learn to rank on Google. Then we'll do 40 seconds. And say something like effective SEO techniques that work now. And that's probably good. 3 of them, so we'll go with that. And there's one more thing you can do here in, actually a couple more things you can do here in the description. If you have Google My Business, I highly recommend linking to your Google My Business as well in your description. So I don't have the link for mine pulled up. I'll come back and put this in here later. But what that's going to do is tell Google that, hey, this YouTube channel is associated with this business. So what that means is if your YouTube video starts getting more traffic, that could potentially influence the rank of your Google My Business, and vice versa, right? If your Google My Business starts getting a lot of traffic and you have a link to your YouTube channel, well, Google might move both your properties up in search results. And I'm just speculating. I don't work for Google. I don't even pay attention to most of their updates. I don't study any of that technical stuff. I just focus on making content that people want to find and then optimizing it correctly so that Google knows where it is, so that it can show it to them when they're ready to find it, when they search for it. So the last thing you're going to want to do down here is incorporate hashtags. And so real quick, let's come back over here and see if any of these guys use hashtags and what hashtags they use. So here Nathan Gotch has SEO and learn SEO. So let's go take a look at the other videos in the results here. Let's check out John Lincoln. He has digital marketing and internet marketing as hashtags, and notice both of them had 2 of them. I've noticed you can use up to 3, I think it is. Maybe you can use more than 3, but Brian Dean doesn't have any. And let's just, yeah, I guess after Brian Dean, it's me. Let's check the second Brian Dean video, see if he has them in this one. He does not. So we'll come back here to my video and we will put learn SEO. And I do want to check and see, double check that first one. SEO, okay, learn SEO. So learn SEO. Let's do SEO and then SEO training. Okay, so I think that's pretty good, and like I said, you can always come back and edit this later. So here it has the thumbnail second. This is where you'll select your thumbnail, but like I said, that's one of the first things I focus on is the thumbnail. Next, you want to click a playlist, and the reason that you want to put your videos into a playlist is because it can highly increase your engagement. If someone watches your video and they like it, and suddenly another one of your videos comes up and they watch that, then they're going to be watching a bunch of them, right? Whereas if you don't put it in a playlist, YouTube is just going to suggest whatever they want, and that could be someone else's channel. That could be your competition. You don't want that, so put your video in a playlist. Put your video in a playlist. So down here you want to click show more. Here it says, is it made for kids? Yes or no. Mine is not, so no, it's not made for kids. Paid promotion. Well, it's paid promotion for my own product, and I guess I'll click that because I am promoting the conversion AI. So anyways, click that if it applies. Now tags. This is, you can use TubeBuddy to spy on your competition and see exactly what tags people use. TubeBuddy can actually expedite this SEO process, and because I'm in a guest account here, I'm not logged into TubeBuddy. I have another video about that, but I'll also include the link down below if you want to check out TubeBuddy. But here's where you want to put your tags, and obviously you want to put your target keyword. So I'll put learn SEO fast 2021, and you want to put some variations. So learn SEO fast in 2021, learning SEO fast, learn SEO quickly, learn SEO fast. And you just want to keep going with this. It gives you 500 characters, so I like to use as many as possible. Some people say tags don't matter that much. Other people say it can confuse the algorithm. So the way I feel about tags is they can only help as long as you keep them super relevant to your keywords. If you start branching off and trying to put tags to just like you know, if you're just guessing or putting random stuff in there, then yeah, it might confuse Google. But if you're putting variations of your keyword and highly targeted stuff, I've found that it helps. The videos where I include this do better than the videos where I don't when it comes down to those smaller details. So I recommend using them. So we'll just carry on with this and do SEO training 2021, SEO course 2021. How to learn SEO, search engine optimization 2021, SEO 2021, and you just want to keep going with this. So how to do SEO, how to do SEO 2021, best SEO techniques, best SEO tactics, working SEO methods, working SEO tactics, working SEO techniques, working SEO techniques 2021, and you'll just keep going. I want to save some time. I don't want to keep you guys watching me brainstorm all day, but that's what you want to do. I'll come back and add some more, but let's keep this moving. Next thing you want to do, and you want to make sure to select all these options. They put them here for a reason, so the more information that you can give Google about your content, the more they have to go on when they're searching for the next piece of content to show a searcher. So I'll scroll down here and select English, specifically United States, because that's where I live. That's the version of English I speak. So I click, they give you options here if this has aired on TV or not. So I say no because it hasn't. This is my own unique content. And again, the language of the title, I don't know why that is different than, you know, why they need to specify the video language in the title. I don't know why you'd make a video in one language and title it in another, but they ask you, so go ahead. There's a few more options about subtitles as well. So down here, I like to select the date I recorded the video, and for the location, I'll put my Google My Business. And like I said, you can link to this in the description as well. I'll come back and add that link later. Standard YouTube license is fine. So here you'll select a category, people and blogs. I like to go with education or how to. So I guess, yeah, this is education is good. This is SEO training, comments and ratings. So that's all good to go. Now the only thing that is left as far as publishing your video is visibility here, and you want to also use an end screen, which will basically just give people the option to subscribe to your channel and watch another video from your channel. So there, just click that. It's as simple as clicking on that. Click save, and you can add some cards too if you want to link to other resources. So if you're a small channel, you'll only be able to link to your other videos on your channel, but once you get monetized and a bigger audience, they'll let you link to your websites and stuff too, I'm pretty sure. So anyways, this looks pretty good now. So let's click save, and let's go immediately look at our progress and see if this video is showing up in search results. So we could just do that by coming back here to our incognito window, and let's click back to the search results and click refresh. And like I said, it does take a few minutes, so but it's much better than waiting months or years to see if your video shows up in search results. So we might need to come back to this in a few minutes. In this case, it is not showing up instantly, but what we can do is start. The first thing you want to do that's going to help your video rank after you've optimized it correctly is engagement, right? So if we look at these videos up here at the top, 89,000 views, 29,000 views, 254,000 views, 3 views. So my video that is in 4th place here, between these big names in the industry, only has 3 views. So that goes to show you properly optimizing your videos can go a super long way. But if you want to go beyond a long way, if you want to start blasting your videos into outer space, getting them on page 1 of Google, you're going to need to start getting some traffic and getting some people watching and clicking on your videos. So how are you going to do that? Well, let's come back over here to our AI software. So we've used this first one here. Now let's use the second one. So we will copy this, and the next thing I'm going to do is embed this video onto a website, one of my websites. This is the safemarketer.com, and this is a website that I use to promote YouTube videos. So come here to my Groove pages. By the way, Groove pages, Groove funnels is the software I use to design and build most of my websites. It's super affordable. It's actually free. Up to your first 3 websites are completely free. And then if you want more than 3 websites, you can upgrade. But if you want to check it out and get 3 free websites, there's a link down below. You can also go to grooveforlife.com. But anyways, so here we are inside the website builder, and I'm simply going to click new page, and then I'm going to come here to my templates, and I have a template down here that I use for promoting these YouTube videos as soon as I make them. So you can't see the preview here, but I'll go ahead and select it. So the very next thing I'm going to do here, once this page loads in, sometimes it takes a minute. There we go. So the very first thing I'm going to do here is come and change this text here. This little article I have, I will highlight this text, and I will paste in my text from my AI. So, and then like I said, we need to delete the acronym here. So we'll get rid of the attention, interest, desire thing. Start a new line there. And this is very quick stuff. So let's see. Just separate these. Delete the acronym. And then, so what I need to do here is come get the link for this video. And now just click on this video and click on edit, configure, and all I need is the YouTube code, so I will update that. Give it just a second here. Internet is being slow today, and boom, there you go. There's that video on this web page. We haven't published it yet, but we're just about ready to. And you can see here I have a unique article that was just generated by AI. I didn't even have to think this up and type it. So now all I'm gonna want to do is just change the H1 and H2 tags on my page and a few more details, and we'll be good to go. So I'll type something like the best way to learn SEO fast in 2021. and we'll go ahead and make this bold and give it some color so that it pops, and there you go. That looks pretty good. You can take as much time as you want making this stuff look nice, but I'm just giving you guys a quick demo here of what I do and how I do it so quickly, and the type of results I'm getting. Like I said, ranking number 2 and number 3 for SEO NYC 2021 in the first handful of months that I've been in business. So you know, there's a lot of people out there saying a lot of stuff. A lot of people are stuck in their old school ways of buying links and going crazy with thousands and millions of links and links. Links are important. Look, I'm building a link right now, but it's the quality of your content and the quality of your links, and more importantly, whether or not your content matches a specific search intent, what the person is looking for. If all of that stuff matches up, boom. You don't have to know a lot of stuff about SEO. You just have to know about people and what they're looking for. Google does all the hard stuff. Google does the calculations and the algorithms of how to match this stuff up, right? You just need to know what people are looking for and how to make it. So that's what we're doing here. Here's a nice blog that is now promoting my YouTube video, which is now promoting my SEO training. So the rest of this looks pretty good. You can come down here and vary these keywords as you want on your own. So the next thing I got to do is come over here and just edit the settings of this page. So we'll call the page Best SEO Course. Why not? And then we'll come down here, and for the URL, Best SEO Course Online 2021. Boom, there we have keywords in the URL. So it's looking pretty good so far. Page title, Best SEO Course Online for Learning Search Engine Optimization Fast in 2021. So we'll go ahead and copy that because that's the page title. Down here it's going to ask you for Open Graph title, and really the only difference there is Open Graph title is used on social media, whereas this title up here, the page title, is used in Google search results. So as far as I'm concerned, they could be the same thing. Then here you'll write a meta description. I'm just going to leave this for the sake of time. I don't want you guys to just keep having to watch me brainstorm, but you'll put your meta description, you'll put some keywords in here if you're using GrooveFunnels, but it's pretty much the same whether you use WordPress or ClickFunnels or Wix or Squarespace or whatever. Most of these have a place for you to put metadata in, and if they don't, I would look into a new platform that does, because this stuff is pretty important to your SEO. It's not the end all be all. Remember, there's over 200 and something factors that Google takes into account when ranking your content, so don't get hung up on any of the details. Just stay focused on answering questions and being helpful and providing content that people actually want to see. That idea gets made fun of a lot, but it's working crazy good for me, so that's why I'm passing it along to you. So I'll click the check mark. That's good. The only thing I'm going to do is drag this over, and what that did is now put it under this nice menu here. Before, if you can see how it was, it created a new tab at the top, but I like it better with you know, it just looks cleaner that way. So boom, we will hit publish, and I will copy this link here. So now what I want to do is come over to Reddit. And there's two things I want to do on Reddit. Reddit is just another place where you can create a link to your content. And whether it's a no follow link or a do follow link, from my experience, is less important than if people actually see it, if it gets impressions and it gets clicks. So there's two things we want to do here. We want to create a post, and I want to create a link post, and I'm going to create a link to this page that I just made. And look, it already pulled in a title for me. So now all I have to do is choose a community, and I have this community website ranker here that I specifically use to share new links I create. So that's good to go. I will just click post, and then I believe I have to approve this because I moderate my own community. So boom, that's approved. Now, one more thing you want to do, come back and grab the title, the link to the video, and now we will come back to this community here on Reddit, and we will make another link post, and this one is going to be a link directly to the YouTube video. So here we'll type Learn SEO Fast 2021 again, because we want to hyper target on this keyword. That's not to keyword stuff or overuse it, but we really want Google to know. If anyone searches Learn SEO Fast 2021, my video is what they're looking for. At least that's my opinion. That's what we're doing here. So get with the program. You could do this too. Literally, I'm showing you step by step how to do it, and we'll go back and check the results at the end. And this video is just all straight continuous. It's not like this is recorded over several days. I'm doing this here for you pretty much live. I mean, the video is not live, I'm recording it, but you get the idea. So anyways, there's 2 links there. So now we can do the same thing. This is Steemit. It's just another high authority blogging platform. So come back to GrooveFunnels, grab this link here, and we're actually just going to put both of these links in here. Now we need the YouTube video link. Let's grab that, copy, and put this in here. And the cool thing about Steemit is it's going to pull this YouTube video in. I guess my internet's being slow, or maybe because we just made it live, the thumbnail's not showing up for whatever reason, but it'll pull the thumbnail in here, so that will look great. So then we can add a title on this: how to learn SEO fast 2021, best SEO course online now. And here you can on Steemit you can actually put H1 titles, so I'll just put H1, the best way to learn SEO quickly in 2021, and then we'll close out the H1, and boom, and there you can put H2 and H3 and so on and so forth. But I'm not going to bother doing that. I will just put here below the video, I'll put learn more here, and boom, now we can put a few hashtags in the Steemit post. So I will put learn SEO, SEO, SEO 2021, Google rank, and you can put 5. So how about SEO course? So there we go, hit post. And there we go. Now we've created a handful of backlinks both to the YouTube video and to the website. So if people start seeing these posts and clicking on that, that's going to pretty quickly index this in Google, because Google prioritizes things that get traffic, right? When something gets traffic, it gets indexed faster, a lot faster than if you have a PBN link that nobody sees and you have to submit it to indexer and it doesn't work, and then you submit it to a paid indexer and Google doesn't find your content. So by doing this, this is a good way to get your new content indexed quickly, which is going to help you rank on YouTube and Google. So here, I'll copy this link, and then I'll come over here to Twitter, and once again just paste the link in here, and you could take as much time as you want. Like I said, we still have more content here, so we've used 2 out of our 4. We'll come down and just select another one, copy, and then we could just put this AI content right here into the Twitter post. So that's too many characters, but get rid of the acronym here, and get rid of some more characters to make sure it fits. So how would you like to rank on page 1 of Google search results? I'm going to show you how to do it step by step. You'll learn the exact techniques that we use at our SEO agency and have used for years. I'll just change this to say that I use every day. And there, boom, there you go. Now it is, look at all the keywords that are in this. In the Steemit post, it is learn SEO, how to learn SEO fast, best SEO course online, and it's as simple as that. So we'll get rid of this link that was in there from the AI. Sometimes it'll put links in there, you just delete it, but there you go. Now it's a link to my Steemit article. Tweet, I will tweet that. I'll also go ahead and tweet the YouTube link here. And you can see this is taking just a few minutes. Link building doesn't have to be this crazy challenge. And yes, these are just social media links. They're not like crazy high power links or anything. But the more links you have linking to your content, the better. And I forgot to put hashtags in that last one, so we'll put them in this one: SEO course, SEO training, and SEO 2021. There we go. Tweet, boom. Now that YouTube video is tweeted out, and anybody who's browsing these hashtags, go to profile here. Now anybody who is browsing these hashtags is going to come across my post and see my YouTube video, and now potentially know about my SEO training. So there I've reached a new potential lead, a customer, as well as just generated another link and sent a little more authority, power, juice, whatever you want to call it, to my YouTube video. So let's come back and take another look here. It might still be too soon, but see if this video is popping up at all. Here we are on YouTube, Learn SEO Fast 2021. And so like I said, this is a pretty challenging term. It might not show up right away, but that is the process you'll follow and get the same results I've been getting. And you know, it might take a couple days, but it's still better than weeks or months. And like I said, the more places you link your video to, the more places you embed it, and the more people click on it, the more you will move up in the ranks. And it doesn't take very many views at all, because as you can see, this one only has 3 views, and you know, it's in the 3rd result here. Now this stuff shifts around. Before, when I was showing you earlier in the video, it was 4th and 5th, but anyways, it moves around. So we can try this search on Google as well and see if our video comes up. No, obviously it's not going to, because it hasn't shown up on YouTube search results yet. But like I said, as time goes on, as it gets more traffic, your chances of this go up and up. And you can create as many of these videos as you want, so you have potentially unlimited chances. And that's why I have an entire channel for ads here. Let me turn this down so I stop blowing you guys' eardrums out. And somehow 47 people subscribed to see more of my ads. So thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I didn't expect any subscribers on this. A lot of people have called this channel spam. I don't disagree. In a way, it's all just stuff advertising my business, but hey, in my opinion, I love my business. I don't think my business is spam. I think every time a new person learns about my business, that's great for them and for me. So I don't think it's spam. I can see why some people do, because they're all very similar videos, just saying, hey, search for this, search for that, look at me, find me on Google. It's a little flashy. It you know, it's out there, but that's, you know, I want to get attention online, and it's what seems to work for me, using these big crazy, making these crazy faces, using these bright colorful thumbnails. And I think it can work for you too. If you take a look, you know, some of these videos only have 3 or 4 views on them. Others of them have 224 views, 79 views, 222 views, 180 views, 190, 360 views. So this stuff adds up, and you can see all of these videos are just a few months old. So thousands of views on this channel. That's thousands of people who now know about me and my business, all because I uploaded a handful of 1-minute videos that took me a few minutes to create. So that's how you can use YouTube for your business. That's how you can start showing up in search results for terms like SEO New York City, for terms like Learn SEO Fast 2021, or for terms like whatever it is you do. Odds are, if you're in a different business besides internet marketing, you're going to get way better results. Because if you think about it, internet marketers using the internet to market are competing with the best of the best. So that's why I'm blown away to see that my video with 3 views is here between John Lincoln and Nathan Gotch and Brian Dean and all these other guys. I don't know them all, but I'm thrilled to get these results and to be on page 1 with them. So look out. You're going to see a lot more of me on page 1, and odds are, if you made it this far in the video, people are going to be seeing you on page 1 as well. So welcome to the club. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I hope you guys appreciate these tools I share with you, the AI tool and TubeBuddy and all that stuff. If you do, I'd love if you used my affiliate links down below. Same cost to you, only I get a little bit of money, which is I think what we're all after. So if you found this helpful and you use the tools, that's down there. If you're not going to use those tools, but you want to see more content like this, go ahead and click like and subscribe. It's important that you subscribe. Over 94% or something like that of people who watch my content are unsubscribed. 94% of you guys watching this right now are unsubscribed. So I'm talking to you right now. Please click the red button. It helps my channel so much, because what that does is that YouTube algorithm shows it to more people. So I can only assume you're watching my content because you enjoyed it. So if that's the case, please, once again, smash like, hit subscribe so that more people will see it, my channel will grow, and that'll just motivate me to put out even more content to help you grow. So let's do it. Let's show up on page 1 of Google search results, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take it easy, everybody.